And there it is. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Cubs game.
Speaking of making yourself at home.
It was a pleasure having everyone. I hope you enjoyed wrapping up at Wrigley with the Cubs winning 4-3 and closing it out.
Spoiler alert.
Yeah, sorry. If you TiVoed it, it must be 1999. And congratulations. I'm Matt McClure alongside, well, Sean Albrecht is in the booth at the moment with other obligations. But Jason Love is here, Cal Noble's here, and we're going to bring you some paddle. We did wait for the Cubs to wrap up their activity, if that's what you'd like to call it.
That's not true. One of the guys was late.
Oh, okay. Got it. We didn't do any of that. Yeah. It's not like everybody was huddled in the hut watching the final results. We're going to play a little Series 1 match tonight here at the Glenview Club, located in beautiful, historic Gulf, Illinois. This is Glenview Series 1, Court 1 versus Wilmette Park District Series 1, Court 1. Gosh, I hope so. Wouldn't it be weird if this was Court 3?
Hey, you're on the wrong court. Yeah.
Yep.
Oops.
How dare you stack? So,
men would never do
this
that.
should be a fun one for a couple reasons. One is that it's early season and still warm. And number two, anytime we get to watch Harry Sullivan play, it's such a treat because he's got such a square jaw. And it's just so exciting to watch.
Was the last time he was on the stream for Team Nationals?
It probably was. Yeah, it probably was. Who did he play with?
Some really good-looking guy.
What was his name? I'm going to have to look it up. I'm going to go back into the record books. They won big. It wasn't even close.
Yeah, well, it was a good match.
We're looking forward.
Somebody had to lose it.
How dare they? No one ever has to lose a paddle match, and I think that's what you can learn from watching last year's national final, is that if you just play for 6 hours, they just give everyone the trophy and go home.
Everyone's tired.
Jay, what are you looking forward to this paddle season? What's new in your world?
Oh, wow. Thanks for asking, Matt. A lot's new. Yeah, I think the big thing right away, just getting to the tournament season. So we'll get right to it. I mentioned a little bit about last week, but we're really excited to be bringing back the Chicago Intermediates tournament. So long-time standing tournament here for the local guys. But new this year is we're combining it with charities.
Yeah, it's going to be a blast.
It's going to be Saturday, November 8th. And we've got room for 96 teams. That's a lot of guys.
Wow.
And we're hoping, expecting, thinking we're going to fill that. It's going to be really fun. PTI based, so you're going to be put in little groups of 8 to 12 teams, all within a real tight PTI range. So the competition will be great. And then included in your tournament is the charities barbecue. So you get to come and eat and drink for free. Well, you pay for it, but it's included
you have to come
in
and
your
eat and
entry.
drink, though. That's the key.
You got to come and eat and drink. So,
and there's going to be lunch again this year.
There will be lunch this year for the charities guys.
That's awesome.
But for the intermediate guys, come and watch the barbecue or watch the paddle during the barbecue, and it'll be fun.
That's going to be great. That's always a fun event, especially with all of the activity and the additional players that'll be around. I'm launching this new company called Poober. And it's a combination of Uber and paddle, and it's just going to be constant surge pricing. Yeah, I think I can, make my annual income in one weekend.
But we're hoping for 700 to 1,000 people. So
right, exactly.
Run the math.
Yeah. Do you have any idea how hard it is to get into the parking lot? So that's at least a $600 ride.
And we're only coming from North Shore Country Club out the back gate.
That's right.
Yeah.
We actually only go from here to Wilmette. It's a short loop.
But no, it'll be fun. So it'll be exciting. So we're getting ready for the tournament season. How about you? What's new with you, Matt?
Just the usual stuff. Another live stream paddle season is upon us. Always fun. We like, especially early in the season, as the temperature is still high, you really get a lot of high activity paddle. Not that you don't when it's cold, but I think it's fun that, it's a little warmer and the ball's a little more lively, and sometimes points go a little more crazy, and it's fun to watch, especially at nice high levels. But we're stoked. We're streaming a bunch of the APTA events in the sort of Midwest region here as well, much like we did last year, which we're looking forward to. And then obviously lots of stuff always going on in the Chicago leagues.
I'm doing great too.
I was just gonna say, Cal, you were out in New Jersey this last weekend, right? Doing
Yeah,
the
you helped
stream
out with
for the Montclair Open.
with that paddle event.
How'd that go?
It was great. It was the, I guess, the debut of Blitz paddle.
Yeah.
Is what I was there for.
Yeah.
It was a great time. That's all I can say.
Explain to
on
the
matter.
average viewer who
What-
doesn't
yeah.
know what we're talking
Blitz
about
paddle.
what Blitz paddle is.
Well,
and don't lump me in with the average viewer, but assume that I don't know anything about it.
It was put together by Paddle Pro, and they
Who
had
just
a wonderful
decided that
Shane
it was too
Henry.
long?
Yeah, and so they put a sign on the back, like where a logo would be.
Uh-huh.
And the rules are still very much evolving, but essentially you pickleball score to 11. It ended up going to 21 mid-match because it was going too fast. But so you get 1 point if the enemy team hits it out or whatever. Blah blah blah. Normal paddle rules apply. But if you hit the sign that's right in the middle, you get 2 points. If you hit the sign and it goes back over the net without being touched, you get 3 points. If you hit any sort of cutter and the ball goes back over the net, you get 3 points. So that's how they're scoring it. It was
Wow.
actually fairly interesting because you had guys like trying to softball. It just brought the middle into play and left the corners open.
Yes.
So it
Interesting.
needs to be refined a little bit. The rules were changing every match as Patty Hogan was screaming out the changes she thought should be made, and then they made them on the fly.
I think that's fair.
But no, it was a lot of fun for everyone there, and hopefully everyone watching
that's cool.
enjoyed.
Sometimes you got to workshop new ideas like that. Sometimes, just live. We'll do it live.
Yeah. Well, and someone asked me today, they go, what do you think about Blitz paddle? And I said, first off, I love it. All these different things, right? Anytime you're trying to engage and bring new people in or evolve and make it better, more interesting, more entertaining, etc., right? I love it. I'm on
Totally
board.
agree.
And we've all done, how many years in a row did we do the turkey shoots, right?
Yeah.
Where you put the turkey up
Yeah,
in
you
the
put the
middle.
poster
Cal, like
and you
the target,
automatically
right?
win the point.
Hinsdale used
Love
to do
15,
the red
by
zone.
the way, Cal.
very well.
There you go.
Hinsdale used to do the red zone, right?
Uh-huh.
They were famous for that, where they put the big red target up in the back.
Yep.
So, anyway, here we go.
They're going fast.
We're going to fire it up. These guys are all nice and loose. They showed up to watch the beginning of the Cubs game. They've all had 11 beers.
They actually were
not
at Wrigley.
Really. they commuted back.
The shuttle.
It's a quick turnaround, yep. All four of these guys are really fun to watch play. Vuk, incredibly talented, can kind of do anything with the ball. Greg Wotring will bring that, counter-punch offense off the screens all the time. Great backhand drive. Ben McKnight, what can I say? Am I pronouncing that right? Is it McKnight?
It's a T at the end. You got to get the T.
McKnight. And, seasoned veteran. This is what, a combined negative PTI on this court,
It's a
for
great
sure.
question, yeah. No, it's gonna be a good one. These guys obviously all know each other incredibly well, so they know where it's safe, where it's not safe, what they can do. What I love in these kind of matchups, even the conversation of the Blitz paddle, is to see who's going to bring something new and different, right? Like what are you willing to try? And in the warm weather, you tend to get a lot more of that.
For sure.
Am I wrong in remembering that Greg Wotring went undefeated last season? If not for maybe one match.
We screwed him up last year, actually. This is one of my favorite stories, is that he was undefeated until we live streamed his semifinal match, maybe. And
Yes.
but yeah, we went and saw, and I made a big deal about how he hadn't lost a match the entire season, and then as soon as we put him on live stream, he lost, and it's because we jinxed him because we're bad people.
Still, that's pretty impressive.
Yeah,
when you think about that.
He had different partners. He really played solid the entire season, including the match that he lost. It's not
Yeah.
like it was,
Yeah.
it wasn't 2-2. It was a 3-setter.
I was going to say 3-set match, if I remember correctly.
Yeah.
No, I tell people all the time, the way the league is set up is your goal is 500.
Correct.
If you can win half your matches, that
Good
means
touch
you
by
and your
Harry
team
there.
were appropriately placed.
Correct. Yeah.
And you're where you should be.
Yeah. And I think all teams are always trying to solve the court one problem, right? Like if you got a team that can hang on court one and they can win 60% of their matches, then you're in it.
Yep.
And if that's a struggle, then, it feels like the level's a little off, or maybe you have to force it a little. All four of these guys can do a lot of stuff with the ball, including that. That's a big shot.
He got a smile.
Yep. I don't think Harry knew where that crossed around his body, if it was on the side or between his legs, but That was a well-struck ball.
This would be when Mike Raleigh and Mike Marino would say, all right, the FYM battle has started.
How dare you?
Gates are open.
Well,
floodgates.
Yep. Yep. He broke the seal.
When the first set ends, hit that top red button. Got it.
Got it. Good note. Good note, everybody.
Can you text that to me just so I don't forget it?
Just to keep it top of mind.
Got it. I think I understood none of that. So if you could text it to me, that'd be great.
Oh, it's really happening.
All right, deuce point here, right, guys?
Yes.
Affirmative.
Oh, Vuk.
Just a rocket.
He's also probably playing slightly angry.
What?
He's got
Why?
a new 5-month-old baby.
Oh, yeah, I can see that.
So I think he's getting good sleep now, but, you know, I mean, he's coming out still maybe a little punchy.
Yeah.
We've all been there.
Yeah, that's fair.
Indubitably.
Ben's been using that slice cut forehand, and it's really deceiving because when you go to volley it, if you don't open up your paddle face extreme, the ball shoots straight down into the bottom of the net.
Yeah, it's almost, you got to catch some of the underside of the ball in order to pull that off. I do remember my first match back after my youngest son was born, and it was a bizarre moment because it was the least I had ever cared about paddle in my whole career.
And you probably played amazing.
And I played fine because I didn't try to do anything extra other than just be like, I don't know, just make solid contact with the ball. And I played really well. And it was, you know, in all the time in my career I had spent on the court, that was the one where I was like, I don't care what happens next.
Just someone call the score and tell me where to go.
I think I had a half a beer and was like, actually, I need to leave right now or I'm not going to make it.
Someone take my keys, please.
Yeah, I was just too tired.
We got a full uniform change going on by Team Wilmette Park District.
Yeah, this is an important part of any warm weather paddle match is that you start, you know, prepared like you're actually going to play in the winter and then you remember.
Yep. Well, I mean, I love the fact that they both still came out despite the temperature being 62 degrees and full sweats and shorts underneath.
Yeah, they were fully prepared.
Harry with the very well played delayed clothing change.
Wardrobe change. I just wear warm-up pants starting at the beginning of the season and just don't deviate.
I usually like the pants too. Yeah, keeps my legs warm.
It really has to get overheated for me to switch to shorts. I'm with you. I'd rather be warm. I'd rather keep everything loose and be warm than be like, eh.
Well, the good players always say you got to move your feet a lot.
I don't do that. Do you?
You know, I try.
Okay.
My goal is to make it a whole season with the same pair of shoes. Is that a good strategy?
That's pretty difficult on this court surface because I don't even play. I just live stream, and I need to change my shoes.
But the trick is to move your feet less, right?
Yeah. All I do is set up cameras on this surface, and I need a new pair of shoes.
Good. We're going to see a lot of that drive through the back. You know,
Lots of transition play.
Good footwork there. Speaking of that, by Wowo.
That's just such great touch.
Wow.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, but I also think, and the lesson point there is, if you can't volley it, just let it go. It's going to come back. You're going to make it. No, so this is week
Great
3,
shift.
right?
Correct.
What else do we have entailed? We got some tournament action. Where our goal, I'm still getting requests. I got a great request for some more places, Matt. We got to talk about where we're going to go next throughout the different parts of the season. But
I think next week that's going to be a tough reset. Mm-hmm. Uh-oh.
Bye, Sean.
I think so. Next week we are leading into the Medina Cup. It is over the weekend, and so I think next week we're actually going to do a Thursday night live stream from Medina, and that way all of our equipment and gear will be there ready to go for the tournament.
Are you guys staying the 2 nights there then?
Yeah, okay. we're gonna stay over. Anthony McPherson is gonna let us sleep in the hut and push some chairs together.
That's cute.
He keeps saying that that's frowned upon, you know, at a facility with such a pedigree as Medina. And I'm just like, I don't know what you're talking about. You run a great paddle tournament every year.
Yeah.
Well, we were going to sleep in our cars, but none of us drive our wives' cars like Jason, so it just didn't really work out. Wasn't in the cars.
I love Jason's car. It's roomy.
Just loves being up high, being able to look
Nice
down on
dig.
everybody.
I'm really enjoying this fake waterfall that Vuk has going. Like he jumps up like he's going to really put it over somebody, and then he's kind of like floating at mid-level.
Yeah, I think I'm just going to say it. I've been thinking about this a lot lately. You know, the waterfall I think is something that as a paddle community we need to do less of.
I would agree with you.
You know, it's a great shot in the what if situation, meaning what if you're right on top of the net and the ball's floating to you high.
Yeah.
But other than that, right? I mean, there's some I think better plays out there. We got a little bit of a waterfall epidemic. I feel like going on.
There is a bit of one, and I think I was telling somebody during a camp a few weeks ago, like a preseason camp, is that it has to be used in a combination of shots.
Yes.
So if you also work in the drop shot, then a waterfall is a great option, right? If you've got somebody like just begging to run up to the net because they think a drop shot is coming, then a waterfall that gets behind somebody has great value. But just like in a vacuum, you get a short ball and you're real close to the net, the waterfall isn't always your best option.
And I think, too, to clarify, right, there's also different, like Ben, for example, just hit a shot there that kind of looks like a waterfall, but it's not, right?
Yep.
You know, so I think we need to be clear on what we're saying. We're not saying it's a bad shot or you can't hit it, et cetera, whatever, but it shouldn't be your go-to overhead is my point.
Correct. It shouldn't be like, I get to attack, I'll hit a waterfall. That's not your, that's not probably your first thought. I was talking a little bit about it, based on the circumstance. Mm-hmm. It also has tremendous value if you're trying to make somebody go blind in the sun.
Yeah.
So if you're a tournament player or played during the daytime or, in those moments, there's, if you can get somebody to burn out their retinas, then waterfall's a great option.
I personally like my retinas. So
get ready for the waterfall then, because
I was out on the court the other day.
It's a great sequence right
and they're
there.
like, what do you do so that you don't hit the ball when you're looking up at the sun? And I was like, well, I let it drop lower than the sun.
Yes.
I mean,
Yeah.
It sounds so obvious.
It sounds, it's actually much harder to do than we make it sound easy, but there's a
good little cutter there by
I
Willow.
like that shot a lot. Stayed down the entire time. There is a trick to using your peripheral vision to track the ball so that you never look directly in the sun, and that's a very learned skill. It is not an easy thing to pull off.
2-1 here?
2-1. You said it, Jason.
Yeah.
You heard it here first.
That's why we bring you in. It is crazy, though.
I didn't know if I was in charge of calling the score.
The contrast between last week and this week, I'm actually able to hear what you're saying, and you're able to finish your thoughts.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I like that. Thank you.
But there's a lot more dead air. So, you take the good with the bad.
And that's okay.
Yeah.
Paddle's a nice long match. That's such a great little touch shot from Greg to get that to die in the side screen.
I don't know about you guys, but, even just after 3 games, I really hope this one goes 3.
Goes 3 sets?
Clash of the Titans.
Well,
For those of you who haven't seen the movie, Sam Worthington, 2008, it's a great film.
I think what's interesting is we haven't really seen much of Harry. Like, he's starting to activate a little bit.
Yeah.
They've been picking on him.
He hasn't done a
there.
ton in the backcourt. He's had a couple of drop shots.
He's a very deceiving player. I kind of consider him in that Tracy McGrady category. Next thing you know, you're like, it doesn't look like he's moving that fast or working that hard. And
then
next
all
thing
of a
you know,
sudden
he's
he blows
got
past
40
you.
points. And you're like, who was that?
Yep.
I'm like, that was Tracy McGrady. Maybe not all of our viewers know who Tracy McGrady was, but
Rockets player.
yeah, well, he was pretty amazing. But it made it look so easy, like he wasn't even trying. Which I think that's one of the greatest compliments you can give an athlete.
Agreed.
Right?
Yeah.
Good move.
Smart.
Greg is just so solid.
Yeah. He really does everything well.
He's the Chicago League's closest we get to the Johan Durant build.
Who's that? Whoa.
Yeah.
Greg?
Look
Okay.
at it. Like a little lanky.
Is it because of the long sleeve shirt?
I was going to say, I think he's like 6 inches shorter than Johan, but
No.
He hits the ball
4?
just as hard. That's all I know.
yeah. He's not.
That's great.
He's
Move
not,
by Ben.
Yeah.
Johan's like, what,
Shutting
6'2",
that down.
6'3"?
No.
Johan's enormous.
Yeah.
Really?
I'm going to say he's
All right,
easily 6'5".
Yeah,
What?
nothing against Greg, but Johann's closer to Schwarzenegger than.
He's like the Rock.
It's a great return by Harry.
See, Harry's starting to heat up a little bit, which I like.
Well, Joan Duran, the pitcher for the Phillies, is 6'5".
Okay.
So do with that what you will.
Great.
Just like I said, 6'5".
That was the most easily accessible Google search that you can find without knowing the correct spelling. So I totally get it.
Nice little tight roller there by Vuk moving in. What else came up when you typed in Johan Durant height?
I actually did spell it right.
That's your risky click of the day right there.
Mm-hmm. Make sure you're in private browser.
Incognito.
And nothing else comes up.
That's shocking.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Great. Well, now I don't know what the score is.
Well, I mean, what we were talking about was pretty important, so don't,
Do we think it's 3-1?
Don't be worried about it. I do think that it's
either
3-1.
3-1 or 2-2.
I do think it's 3-1.
Gosh,
because I think
we are so
I think
back.
that last shot that Vuk hit was to end that game.
I do too.
We are so back. I was doing so good last week,
so back.
and then you had me get on my phone, and I'm not looking. It's just unbelievable. I mean, what goes
I don't
on
think
on
anyone
this
asked
stream.
you to
I'm
look
just
up
really
Johan
trying to
Durant's height.
figure out.
I think it was more fun that you did it, and next time just make sure you do it on the browser so you can share it with the live stream. Nice move! Ugh.
He did read that.
Yep.
He was all over it.
What's your favorite book, Jason? You seem like I'd love to just curl up with a good book.
A favorite book?
The novelization of Caddyshack 2.
Moby Dick.
That's a great
Really?
one. Yeah, that's a good one.
Do you know what they call Moby Dick fans?
No, Cal. What do we call
I don't think I can say it. I don't think I could say it.
No, Cal. Please tell me.
No, that's all right. We'll save that for next week on Cal's blog. That's a Harry move right there. He's just always going to shift in front of every ball.
Yeah. Well, he's got great reach. He's not as tall as Johan. I'm going to give him 6'3" and a half, maybe 6'4".
Yep.
But he is very fearless at the net. He gets up there.
Oh, sneaky.
Good ball by Vuk. Good hold to that drive.
Yeah, what he does so well is that he can pull the trigger at, like, it's the timing of his stroke that changes direction. He doesn't do it with the alignment of his body. So, like, he'll intentionally hit that backhand a little bit later to go down the line, and the setup looks the same.
I was just going to say his preparation, going back to junior tennis, his preparation is so good.
Yeah,
he was probably beaten as a child if it wasn't right.
Listen, we've all been there.
I know.
We all played junior tennis.
that's
We know
right.
how it goes.
If it wasn't perfect, you got
That's
got
serious
smoked,
trouble.
yeah. But no, in all seriousness.
Well, I hope you enjoy getting tied behind the car to run home because that was too many double faults.
We also used to play a game called Butts Up, so again, the world is different now than it used to be.
Yeah. You still got any permanent bruises from that?
Probably. I just can't see that side.
Right? I have no idea.
That's right. So I've been told.
Ben trying to pull off of that one, moving too fast.
Clipped
I
it.
agree with him. I think it was going to be a little deep. It kind of stayed high.
It's tough because, the ball flies, and we're worried about the topspin in the warm weather, right? Dane Schmigel always says, it's like 60% of all drives are going long, et cetera. Or he's big on that kind of stat. But it's hard when it's warm, right? Because you're not sure what the flight of that ball is going to do.
Yeah, I played a little bit last weekend, and I'm pretty sure that I smoked several returns into the snowboards on the fly. But if it got close enough to somebody, they just hit it anyway.
Yeah.
If you put it in their airspace.
Good bail.
Yep. Oh, nice move.
Oh, look at Harry. Here's the fun transition play. Doink.
I just feel like Ben needs a nickname because Harry, it kind of sounds like a
That's
nickname.
sneaky.
Like Harry and the Porpoise.
Interesting. Porpoise.
Nice. I don't think Ben will appreciate that.
Yeah.
Is Porpoise not a...
No, I just mean I don't. I think
Oh.
we'll have to come up with something better if
Oh, okay.
Ben's getting.
No, yeah, I wasn't saying Ben is the Porpoise. Just...
Well, but if it's Harry and the porpoise.
Well,
then
right.
it's-
No, I understand. I'm not saying that Ben
Doesn't leave him a lot of options. Not a ton of wiggle room there.
Who's
Ben
the
is-
third player?
Ben is not porpoise-like in any sort of...
Isn't a porpoise a dolphin?
I believe
Yeah.
they're very similar.
Yeah, it's
Is
in
it
the
like
same
a
family.
Is it like a crocodile and alligator kind of
It's
thing?
probably it's probably that close.
They're smooth.
Maybe that's the main difference is that a porpoise is in freshwater. I don't know.
Is it one of those weird things too? Like one is a fish and one is like a mammal.
It could,
No.
it could be. I don't think that's what it is, but it probably is. Yeah.
Did
One is a
hold.
mammal, as one is a marsupial.
Yeah.
Ben and Harry just
No,
won that
that's
game?
That's
Yes.
a monkey.
Yeah.
That's not the same.
You're right.
Yeah.
I'll
Yeah.
look it up, guys. Don't worry.
How many times do I have
What?
to tell you do it on the laptop browser so we can share it with the stream?
Is this
Is this when Sean asked us to push the red button?
It was at the end of the set. Sean's note just says, "If you get bored, push the red button." The shiny candy-like button.
The funny part is it probably says, "Don't push the
Don't
red
push it. Whatever you do, don't push the red
button."
button.
And in our minds, we're
And
convinced
we're just
we have
like,
to
no,
push
you got to
it.
press it. Sean, we kept pressing the button.
they're very similar. They just have some slight differences in their body.
What do you think the
That's
red
all?
button does?
I don't know. I'm pretty sure it knocks the satellite out of orbit.
I picture like a light in a room somewhere.
Right.
That's going
Yeah. I accidentally connected the red button to some launch codes, so please don't press the red button.
But somebody's watching it start to stop.
Yeah. What the hell?
Oh, that's good. I haven't laughed that hard in a while.
I'm really sorry. You deserve better.
I agree.
A couple of great digs here from Ben and Harry to get some balls out of the corner.
Great little low drive flick from Harry there. Reset back. I
That's
know
a tough one. It just hung on the screen enough.
That's what I was going to say. It's early in the season. Everybody always talks about paddles and the balls, right, and what bites more.
Yeah.
And I do believe a lot of it is temperature based. Personally.
I agree.
But like again, even in our match, I was playing with John Noble, which for those that have never seen John play, John was one of the originators of the spin cut overheads.
Yeah, he puts a lot on the ball.
And it's frustrating
Nice.
because he can take whatever ball. It doesn't matter to him. When
Right.
He's getting the spin on it.
Right.
And I'm like, God, this ball is terrible.
I do think that one of the tough parts about early season can be the variation in spin, that you can just do different stuff with the ball that you might not be able to pull off as easily when it gets cold.
Yeah. Good little nice deuce cutter there. Kind of the
Yeah.
half drop. Oh, on court 2, Paul Rose just hit a nice little cutter over there.
He does that.
He's fairly talented.
Yeah. He's got game.
That was a great movie, too.
You've got mail.
She's all that?
He's got game. Was that a movie?
I have no idea.
Probably not. Oh, nice little cat and mouse game there by the porpoise.
I think 540.
540?
Yeah.
That's what I have, so it can't be right. 30 all?
Let's call it 540. See what happens.
I don't remember. Was Vuk hitting underhand serves last year?
Not as much from what I remember.
I was trying to think if that's more warm, right? Early season ball stays down
That's
a little
another.
lower.
That's another good. Same thing. You can put a little bit
wow.
more.
He
Good
almost
volley.
got him on that.
Yeah,
Jeez.
it's a great drive from Harry too.
That backhand from Ben came so quick.
Yep.
It's hard to surprise Vuk, although he is sleepless.
That's
You
true, and I do think Ben is also one of those players where he can step up and take the ball so early and with so little backswing. He just
very
he
tight,
just has
yeah.
a little snap to it, and then all of a sudden the ball shows up. That's an effective use of the waterfall there.
Yep.
Oh, sneaky!
Wow. Unbelievable. Ben went full commitment
Yeah.
on that, but again, I like that read.
I don't know as well. He should have. It was just it was just sneaky enough.
I mean, again, that's a world class hands play there by Vuk.
Yeah. Yeah, that you'll see is the difference maker, even between a lot of like Series 1 and Series 2, is that there are a lot of situations at Series 2 where, maybe the point or the ball does something funky, and everybody's just kind of like, I'm trying to get this over the net and in the court.
Right.
And then at this level, you have like, no, I'm going to close in even though it's weird, and I'm going to place the ball exactly, where I want it, and make the adjustment to somebody's early move at the same time.
Yeah, you know what? I'm going to... Oh, that good overhead combo there by Ben. I'm going to use that comparison into sports and things in general, right? And I think that's the difference between high... Ooh, the tomahawk.
That was the one.
He wants that back. If he was as tall as Johan...
He totally would have had it.
So Patrick Ewing...
He went to Georgetown. So did Ben. There you go.
That's the connection. They're practically the same.
Oh, I was saying Patrick Ewing because the score is 33.
We're going to call them Hoyas. Harry and the Hoyas. There you go.
I like Harry and the Porpoise. I don't like, Ben's not. I just, it would be like a traveling team. Be Harry and the Porpoise.
Oh,
how about McKnight and Squarehead? What's wrong with that?
That's what we're calling Harry now?
McKnight and Steve.
Harry's just got,
You did say it a strong jaw.
He's just got a very square look. He's just a solid, well-built guy. There's nothing
brick.
you can do.
No?
We need to have more, walk-on theme songs.
Is that what the red button does? What was the smooth jazz we had going last week?
That was
another
one of Sean's classics.
It was one of Sean's original pieces of content.
That his headphones are too loud, so he always leaves the music too loud.
And we ran for 5 straight minutes.
Yeah, it was interrupting everything. It was great.
That's the right amount of time.
Yeah.
It was a good track. It was actually only a 5-second track that looped on repeat for 5 minutes. So it got a little annoying, but...
Like when I leave my alarm on and I forget that it actually, I should shut this off. I thought I was just listening to 12 seconds of a piece of music over and over again.
What was that Jonas Brothers song? 5 more minutes. No?
I don't know.
Anybody else?
No.
Oh, okay.
It's funny. I hang out with Sean and Cal enough who are actually like true, music aficionados, and I know so little. Like I don't.
Sean's an aficionado. I haven't
You're
earned
just
that
an
status
enthusiast?
yet. Yeah, I haven't earned that status yet. I think you got to be at least over 50.
I didn't realize it was an age thing.
Well,
What
there's
else
only
do I
so
not
much music you
qualify
can
for?
consume each year until you're eventually an aficionado.
Are you sure it's not about the quantity that you consume?
Right, but you can only consume so much before the age of 50.
Yeah,
So,
but I mean, I still
Only
feel
so many hours in the day. Is that
exactly.
What you're
I am 100% a pizza aficionado, right? Like I'm not over 50 yet, but whatever.
Self-proclaimed.
I've eaten more than everybody else.
I don't know that you've gotten your certification.
How could I not?
Well,
It's an honorary doctorate.
from what I understand, Papa John's not giving those out anymore.
That's such garbage pizza. They don't even cook it all the way through.
So true. That's the worst thing Papa John has ever done.
I can still remember the Papa John's number from college.
Really?
454-7272.
That's wild.
Isn't that crazy? That was a long time ago, too.
Eating a lot
Did
of
you just
pizza.
have other options,
Eating a lot
or-
of pizza.
No, I just like the garlic dipping sauce.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
they
that's
do. They do
classic.
save it with the dipping sauce.
Yeah.
Director Andrew Buchholz over there, hitting a nice little push drive down the line on court 2.
Isn't he just the best?
Sneaky.
He's I would say, hands down, the best director Glenview's had in the last 10 years.
Wow, that's not even close to true, or is it? I don't know. Let's do an online poll.
Wow. Okay.
Wait, who was
I think
his
we
predecessor?
all know who my favorite is.
There were some others.
There's a lot.
Yeah. Actually, I think there was only 5.
Really? Ever?
I think Andrew's the 5th
Wow.
pro here.
It's impressive.
Well, I said in the last 10 years.
I like it that everybody brings their own style
Cal,
and
for your
strengths.
kind words.
Well, no,
Yes.
you were, you were,
That's what I said.
before,
Thank you.
yes,
Thank
yeah.
you for your kind words.
yeah.
That's a nice call out from a teammate to
Yeah.
give the Blitz heads up.
That's why you keep that net player always looking forward, right? So, first is safety because you want to get hit in the business end, not the money-making side. Second is to call out that blitz, right?
Yeah.
Couple very nice forehand volleys there by Vuk. I want to point out the fact that forehand volleys should only be used when you're getting crushed at and it goes to your just off your right hip. You know,
It's like the waterfall. It shouldn't really be your go-to, but
Yeah.
there's going to be situations where it's valuable.
yeah. Well, and again, a different set of racket skills out here than a lot of others. So,
Oh, that's sneaky.
oh wow. Yep.
And
Oh,
he's there with a let
yes.
cord. Crank it. No, he's going to give him time. I think Ben thought he was going to crank it too. He wanted to stay up.
I don't think he quite had his feet in his body set, but I think he wanted
you're right.
to.
The smart play was to throw out the lob. I just thought maybe he was going to hit it because Ben was out of position.
Well, I think a non-5-month-old baby, Vuk, smokes Ben in the chest, you know.
Turns it into an epic mistake.
I mean, I'm gonna put that in a little bit of dreariness, you know.
Yeah, that's fair.
Just the hair long. Yep. Listen to them talking. They're going to talk about their formation between every point. People ask, oh, how often should we do that? Yes, every point.
Yeah, how many strategy sessions do you get in paddle? As many points as you play.
Mm-hmm. Oh, good hands.
Plus 2.
Well, we're in the start of another great point here. I want to say good luck to all the ladies players. The North Shore Women's Platform Tennis League starts matches tomorrow.
Really?
Yeah, so Thursday matches, Series 1 through 12. Friday, Series 13 through 17. So good luck to all the ladies.
Is it able to be streamed anywhere?
Well, I think what's going to be weird, but awkward, but maybe what could work is we're just going to go and FaceTime it with our phones.
We're just going to show up unannounced.
Yeah.
And be like, hey. We won't get any letters or anything.
So it's all in person.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, can't wait to miss it.
Yeah. No, but the ladies are also doing their own version of the Legends League. Started now. I don't know if you guys have heard about this, but
no. When's that
shout
start
out
up?
to
Same
all, deal. It started 2 weeks ago. 3
Okay.
weeks ago, I think, if I'm not mistaken.
Are they streaming that?
We're still in negotiations.
Got
Yeah.
it.
I don't know if we can afford the
I just can't
rights.
make the drive.
Yeah,
Otherwise,
but
I would love to watch it. So if only they would stream it so I could watch it from home.
I agree.
It's a good dig.
I agree. But shout out to those women who played
Wow.
in the first
Another
Premier
one.
League
The
match.
inaugural.
2 in a row. Uh-oh.
Well, we've got 4-4 on the scoreboard.
Bill
You know
Cartwright.
what that means.
Great
Jason.
digs from Vuk there. A couple of good waterfalls that he had to scrape off the side screen.
Lewis Hamilton.
My favorite part about it is how intentionally bad your accent is every time you do it.
That's great.
It gets worse every time.
I mean, British people aren't real. I mean, it's just unbelievable.
That's good, but don't look that up.
Are British people real? Oh, my God.
Nice.
He made that one.
Again.
They're playing a little bit more to Greg, if you haven't noticed here in these later games.
Yeah,
to then
and I
do
think
so.
that's probably the right call. Ooh, interesting.
Zip tie
That's
tricks
a-
that work for everyone.
That's a brand new notification.
From Knotmaster on YouTube. Check them out, guys. Free
Weird.
shout out.
Weird.
Jason, how many texts do you get a day?
a lot. An absolute
Like,
lot.
are we north of 100?
Oh, easily.
Wow.
That's wild.
Yeah.
You know how many texts I've gotten today? Like 12.
I think.
So I've gotten 4 voicemails, all from Sean. I didn't call him back.
What I
Yeah.
don't want you to tell anybody though is, I get like 300, but I only respond to like 75.
Still
great-
a pretty good ratio.
The greatest.
I do
thing-
notice I'm left on red for quite some time. You circle back to me
Yeah,
eventually.
one of the greatest things Apple did was put the ability to read it and then mark it as unread. Yeah. So, if anybody, I don't know that anybody's listening, but if anybody's listening and I don't respond to you right away,
Just so you know,
it is intentional.
Amazing. It is intentional.
It isn't.
the mark is unread doesn't work on there.
Nice.
It only works
Very
here.
great shot.
So they can still see your Reddit.
Oh, that's an interesting point. I actually never thought of that.
Yeah, it only does it
Wow.
for you, so
Wow.
that it re-shows the notification, but they see that you
Wow,
read it.
that was kind of a mind-blowing experience right there. I
Been a
hadn't
little,
realized that.
been a little frustrated with the faults.
I had it backwards. I think we're 30-40.
I think so as well. I mean, my texts daily are in the single digits, and I couldn't be happier. Do you know how hard I've worked in my life to cultivate that?
Yeah.
And he doesn't even respond to the 3 or 4.
Yeah, it's like weaponized incompetence at this point.
That's not
Oh,
true.
sorry, I
You-
didn't. Oh, I missed it.
You threw me a very prompt thumbs up to my message today.
Well, yeah, but that's you. I only have
okay.
like 5 people that I'm like, this is important.
I love that.
You're one of them.
We should go through and list the 5 people we respond to instantly.
That's not hard. You,
Jason's mom.
you,
Matt's mom.
Cal, Sean, my wife, and my oldest son.
Wow.
Eli hasn't earned that right yet.
Eli doesn't deserve it.
Yeah.
The boy will earn his keep.
I guess if
watch.
my daughter calls me as well, but she usually calls me. I appreciate that about her.
I like that.
Yeah.
Sometimes I find that I get a lot of joy out of just calling and talking
Nice
to somebody.
move.
Right?
I've been straight to voicemail the last 6 times I've called Jason.
So it's working.
I read this thing once that said one of the greatest things you can do is have a person that you send and say good morning to. Right?
How do you decide?
Yeah.
You just pick one random person and see if they respond.
Good morning.
If they don't, you move on to the next person.
That's the new text scam, by the way. You started getting probably some text messages that are like, "Hey, I'm in town this weekend. Where are you?"
Wait,
And
so
it's
that
like, and
wasn't
like from a
Jason's
number
mom?
that you don't. It was not.
She doesn't have a cell phone.
Was not
These scams
Mrs.
are
Love.
getting too elaborate.
It's a great shift.
Yeah. Well,
To take that off the screen, drive it low like that, and then close that hard behind it.
yeah. Well, I think, look, you always want to be moving forward when you drive anyway, right? So the ball off the back screen is going that direction.
Yep.
Yeah, there's a giant post in front of me, but Harry and the Porpoise are up 5-4.
I believe
correct?
so.
Okay.
Yes.
Again, Porpoise being whoever is Harry's teammate, not particularly Ben McKnight. When I was at Montclair, someone asked me if I knew Ben McKnight, and I said yes. He's like, guys, he's the most athletic 50-year-old on the planet.
Whoa. Ben is 37. I don't know what kind of crap that is.
Are you on his payroll?
I don't know.
Although I
might
did
have to
bring up the
renegotiate
Allen
after
Iverson
this.
thing.
I mean, he is a national champ in the 45s.
He's a
Back
national
in
champ in our hearts.
1945?
No, in the men's 45s.
Oh, that's a nice little. Really, they have turned the corner
They really
here
have.
with a little bit higher quality lobs, and the volleys have improved dramatically.
Well, and I think
And the two-handed backhands.
Harry is activated a little bit, but I think Ben played steady.
Yeah, that's the ball.
Uh-oh,
We're going to
watch
have
out.
to play a lead
Grave-
on court two.
Grave danger. Is there
Grave danger.
Is there any other kind of danger? But I think when Ben just played so solid, they started going a little more towards Harry, and it actually warmed him up.
Yeah. Yeah, I think he found his groove. I haven't had the chance to play against Harry a lot, but from what I remember, you do not want him moving forward.
Yes.
Like, that's really where you start to feel like, we're in trouble. I don't like this moment right
You mean
here.
like that?
This is
Yes.
a good example, actually. Yeah.
No, and I played with him a fair amount at the last couple seasons, and I would always say that football analogy, right? North and south, move forward,
Yep.
right? And he's really good at that, and he can cover so much court.
No, Harry!
We jinxed him.
Yeah, too many compliments.
Praise kills.
Yeah, when the announcers start really, being excited about the way you're playing, something's going to go wrong.
Oh, I think that's the second one of those he missed.
Yeah, that's
unfortunately. And
that's
his
Ben's
patented
shot. Yeah, that's Ben's
Yeah.
shot. There's no reason for him to deviate from that, ball.
You're gonna keep hitting it. I mean, Matt, you and I have seen him hit that for a long time.
a decade, of just being like, well, I thought that he was going to lob it, but then all of a sudden he flicked his paddle down and drove it at my feet.
Everyone else, that's a safe shot.
Yeah.
Well, and that's also why, too, I love putting lefties in that side because everyone thinks it's safe. It's okay there.
Yeah.
But guess what? Surprise.
Yeah, no, I think that there's a sort of underutilized strategy. If you can get a lefty who's comfortable in the ad side, it's so hard to win a match in the center of the court, you know? So, like, now you get all your opportunities by... That's another great move by Harry right there. Read it early.
Again, full commitment.
Yeah, he wasn't. He was in no universe was he going to stay in front of that ball. He was always going to shift to the cross court angle.
Smart Ben put a little bit of air underneath that one. He had missed the last two.
Yeah, just did a little less with it, make him volley. That's a tough one. I think Greg lost that a little bit in the light.
I agree. Maybe a car pulled up or something.
Maybe some swamp gas refracted off a weather balloon. And the light from Venus.
I was trying to give woo-woo something, or whoa-whoa something.
That's
there,
fine. Let's keep going.
Yeah. Oh, Vuk.
A little jumpy.
All right, so that's set.
Am I supposed to push the red button?
6-4. Hit the red button.
This one?
See what
Yep,
happens.
believe in yourself. Nice.
Did we do
Good
it?
job, Jay.
Did I do it?
We are going to hear from our sponsors
working?
and come back with the second set here from Glenview Club right after these messages from our sponsors.
Jason, what did you think of that first?
Want to see how Volley can transform training at your club? We've got a great offer for you. Gather 30 of your club friends and you'll get a free 30-day trial of Volley. Experience firsthand how Volley's trainer can help everyone improve. Increase reps and track your progress, all while training smarter. Don't miss out. Visit getvolley.com and unlock your club's full potential with a 30-day free trial.
Illinois Bone and Joint Institute is the best choice for orthopedic care. Our walk-in ortho access clinics provide treatment by orthopedic specialists without a trip to the ER. With evening and weekend hours, we provide your family with excellent care when it matters most. Visit ibji.com to find an ortho access immediate care clinic near you.
Not your bank's top priority? Here at Wintrust, we take a different approach to banking. No hidden fees or runarounds, but a true banking partner focused on your unique financial goals. Whether you're opening your first account, found your dream home, planning for the future, or starting a business, we have the financial solutions to get you there. Stop settling and start experiencing a better way to bank. Wintrust, different approach, better results.
And we're back, and Jason hit the red button.
I got it. Did I make it?
It was perfect.
That was awesome.
Did I do it?
That was perfect. Now,
my son
they're not
returns.
back on the court yet, so if you know, if you need to do anything, you go right ahead.
Does that mean I push the red
I
button
can
again?
vamp. No, you're great. We should leave the red button until until these guys get back on the court. But I'm just saying, if you need a refreshment or anything,
Yeah, go grab a beer,
free.
Jason.
I'm just going to dance.
dance your way to the hut for a Miller Lite.
They don't have any bad news.
Well, let's drink all of Andrew's high noons from the fridge.
I think I saw the tequila ones in there. Have you had those?
Not yet, but we're about to.
Count me in. I'm
That's
driving.
the best possible way to start a second set.
Yeah, you know what? It's funny because I'm getting to the age where I we'll casually drink alcohol instead of when you're 21. It's like, oh, it's such a big deal. I still feel bad about taking people's high noons because it's like $12 for a pack of 4. It's like I'm actually just like taking a $5 bill out of your wallet. Like a beer is, Coors Light is like $1.50, but high noon is just
Where do you go that a Coors Light is $1.50?
Mariano's. You get 48 for like $24.
Oh, you mean like you
Back in
buy?
time?
Got it. I was
Yeah,
gonna
yeah.
say like what
No,
restaurant
not
at
at
a
a
bar
bar.
are you going to? That
Not
is
at a bar.
$1.50.
Yeah, but
Well,
by
in
that-
1997.
Yeah, well, when I was
In Milwaukee.
when we were in college, you
Yeah.
would go. I mean, Elroy's on Thursday nights was dollar
Yeah.
beers.
I
you
pressed
know.
the red button.
Okay,
Nice.
did we do it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Perfect.
But I'm saying, I mean, if you go to a bar, a high noon's like $12, like $8.
It's criminal.
No, I love Chicago because it's super loud. The traffic's really bad. There's a ton of crime, and you have to pay so much money for food and drinks.
Where's that?
Chicago.
Oh.
But did I mention the rooftop bars? You get to be up top, terrible wind and weather. You can't hear anything, and you get to pay more for your drinks.
I think, you guys should be distilling your own at home. at this
No,
point.
there's something about paying $12 for a shot of Maker's Mark that really just invigorates the soul.
Listen,
It's an experience you can't get anywhere else.
I think you're just jealous. Okay? You wish you would have thought of charging those kind of prices for that type of product. That's the problem. Ooh, nice.
Late-stage capitalism will finally be real to me and not a liberal myth as soon as Arizona iced teas go over 99 cents.
Ridiculous. Oh, nice move. Again, Vuk just making that move so early with that backhand down the line. It's
I mean,
wild.
what is it with CSM Media? You get your name first, but no one ever gets you a drink?
It's not personal.
I mean, it's unbelievable. First, Matt gets Sean a Diet Coke and me nothing, and now Jason grabs...
These are for all of us to try.
I like it because you weren't even here when there was sodas.
Yeah,
and-
yeah. Like I've forgotten about Indianapolis, where
Okay.
you walked a quarter mile.
Thank you.
Oh, thanks, Jason.
You're welcome.
See, if I wouldn't have complained, I wouldn't have got my
Ooh, the
way. There's a
tweeter!
lesson in there somewhere.
Oh, that's a great volley.
Oh, God, these are terrible.
I like it. It's prickly pear.
That's actually delicious. Thanks, Andrew.
That serve took quite the jump on Greg Wotring there. Moved out of his strike zone quickly. Tough to catch up to.
All right, here we go.
Wait, guys, this will be the first one of the year. Hold on.
Uh-oh.
That sounds like me when I take my first sip of coffee in the morning. I'll tell you what,
Relatable, because like coffee and stuff.
my coffee tastes so good in the morning, let me just tell you.
Oh, you had to use a Keurig?
It doesn't matter.
It starts in a
I'm going
Keurig.
to go
How
out.
about that?
I'm going to go out on a limb and say that Jason and I are at an age where every cup of coffee you have is the best coffee.
How do you take your coffee?
Every time I have a cup of coffee, I'm now like, this is the greatest cup of coffee that I've ever had.
As long as you spike it with your amphetamines, then it really gets the blood
No,
pumping.
it's like my second cup of coffee that's the best of the day.
The first one is just for
Just
like
to get
getting
it going.
conscious.
Yeah, just to get you ready to go.
And then the second one
the
you
second
enjoy?
one is the one that like I take that sip and I'm like, First is just like business.
It's a good point.
And then the second one's pleasure.
Yeah,
Mine is typically
pure pleasure. What are you saying? Yours is typically.
Oh, mine is like just for
Less pleasurable.
for caffeine purposes. I just am at that place where I'm just like, yeah, this one's. It's really hard at this point to have like a bad cup of coffee.
Yeah, I mean,
Because if
that's-
I'm drinking it, I probably need it.
I've watched you go to Dunkin' Donuts, so that does ring true.
Oh, what a get!
What a get
Hey,
is
he wasn't
right.
even
Jeez.
trying to make that shot,
He was convinced he missed it.
Yep.
Actually, I think.
and then the let cord saved him on that one. Oh no!
Oh, did he fall? A little slip?
He did not hit the deck though.
No, but it's like so you have that first cup, it kind of gets you going a little bit, but then like that
Adds up.
8 o'clock between 8 and 8:30 when your body's now starting to fire a little bit, and again that's when it tastes so good.
Oh, I'm still sound asleep.
Well, us adults are up.
Zing.
Nice. I only see these points accelerating.
Okay, but Jason, if you didn't have kids,
That's a good roller.
would you choose to still wake up at like 6:45?
Yeah, well, I'm up way earlier than that.
Same.
but,
I don't have a choice, but
What time do you wake up?
I'm a 5:15 guy.
5:25 maybe.
Oh yeah, do you wear your weighted vest to work?
No, but the
Okay.
miles don't run themselves, Cal. You know.
That's fair. In my case, they certainly do not. I mean, you can't tell by looking at me, but
I think the sad part is that I would like to think that I'm super productive at that time, but the reality is I have to be because at 11:45 I'm like, I think I'm gonna die. So it's like mandatory. Oh, that's a nice little
Look what we
pickleball
got.
shot.
I was just gonna say, I know Ben's been playing a lot of pickle. I don't know about Vuk, but he's just got great hands.
are you over your pickle
volley.
phase, Jason?
No, still love pickle.
Okay. Who doesn't?
Or my daughter would say cucumbers, which are the same. Trivia question. Different than porpoises and dolphins. You
Boom.
know.
Well, in a way. I mean,
But
cucumbers
Just
are...
a little fermentation difference.
Yeah.
preserving.
But no, year number 5 of the North Shore Pickleball
Nice.
League went well. About 1,600 players from the
Jeez.
18 private clubs. Oh, did
That's
it get
tough.
him?
Yeah, caught him.
It got him.
Caught him on the dig. All right, so first game goes to Greg and Vuk.
Anyone else rooting for 3 sets?
Oh my gosh, yeah.
I mean, I think we should make them play best of 5.
I want to go blitz scoring right now. I want to really speed this thing up.
All third sets are
Yep.
now blitz scoring.
Yep. Look, in real life in tennis, are not the 2 out of 3 set matches the most entertaining? If you think about it, shot
Yeah.
for shot, game for game, set for set.
Yeah,
right?
but then you don't have the stories that old people can regale you about. Oh, you should have seen when he came back. Yeah, that was a nice 9 hours of your life
That's
spent
just-
in front
yeah.
of the TV.
But I also
That's
think
just enthusiasts in general.
yeah. You have to be 50 to be an enthusiast, I heard.
No, that's aficionado.
Oh, aficionado. What would you say you're aficionado at?
Me?
Yeah.
Well, nothing. I'm not 50.
You have to be 50 to be an aficionado?
Yeah, you can be
What
an
about the
enthusiast.
best ever at something? Do you have to be 50 of that?
No, you just have to be the best ever.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So, all right. So wouldn't you say then you'd rather be the best ever instead of an aficionado?
Who wants to
think-
be an aficionado? An aficionado is just a title for people who aren't good enough to do anything with their skill.
Not to get technical, but I really think we need to start referring to it as the best so far. The best ever implies that you can see through time, and I don't like it.
But what if you can see through time?
Then,
Like that Nick Cage movie?
you are not earning enough money.
What if I told you I was manipulating time? In my day, I've had 6 days in the course of one day. Now I'm kicking your butt all over.
Oh,
town.
that's a great
Have you
video.
seen that
That's a
video?
great video. Yeah, he's on to nothing.
Yeah.
It's awesome.
Cal knew where I was going with that.
I've remanipulated time where every second is a day
Yeah.
over the course of a week.
So by noon,
gonna bury your ass
I'm
in a
kicking,
cave.
I'm kicking your butt all over the day. Oh, that was in.
I have 2 days. Yeah, no, that's a great video. There's nothing better than watching roided out like
You make
former
that in a week. I
PhD
make that every
grifters.
7 days.
Yeah, no, he's so committed to the principle. Like,
I'm too busy making your week's salary in 7 days. Yeah, the classic. Or making what you make in a month in 4 weeks. Yeah, no, it's awesome. Steroids are really good for critical thinking skills. So I
Good
appreciate that the vast majority.
Oh, nice
Oh,
get.
he-
2 in a row.
it was just above the 10 in the snowboard there. Greg was so close to having such a pretty ball.
Name something Cinderella would say.
Harry
Pretty
only
bird. Pretty bird. Remember that?
continuing. Our pets' heads are falling off.
What a get by Harry.
Oh, nice direction change there
I mean,
from Ben.
It's crazy how obviously fast everything happens at the higher levels of paddle, but also just like how smart they all are. That like it's not just like, I mean, some shots are obviously reflex, but just how well thought out everything is.
Yeah, there's a lot. I think that at that speed, there's not enough credit given for there being like nobody's just like 1 out of every 3 shots for the average player at this speed will just be like, God, I hope I can stay alive.
Yeah.
You know, instead of like a planned, strategic pattern of shots.
Well, and we'll get serious for a second. I think a big part of that too is what people don't understand. We try to talk about it and highlight it. Is they're so well prepared, footwork, position, etc. wise, that they have the options to hit any of the other shots.
Right.
So then they can pick what they want.
Right.
Instead of just reacting.
Correct. And that's where you end up in those cat and mouse situations where, like, because you're set up early, you can wait to see what somebody, you know, if they move a little preemptively or if they shift their direction one way or the other, then you're beating the ball to the spot because of high quality anticipation.
Yeah, it's why like all the great players of almost any sport seem like they're so much faster than they really are.
Right.
It
because a lot of the movement happens before
Yeah.
the play, you know, develops or before the ball is struck or
And it's like earlier we were saying, it's like the players that make it look like they're not trying, right? Because again, the work was put in before.
Right. Right. That's why really high-level paddle matches look like the players are like hitting the ball to each other instead of making a lot of shifts happen.
What a get.
Nice get.
Oh, wow.
Bad.
Too good.
There he is.
Let's get that on replay.
Whoa, whoa.
What? Did he just say 2-all? That
I don't think that's correct.
A 1-all would make sense. But
Let's be honest. It could be 2-all.
I don't know.
it could, but they took their
they would have
serve.
had
We
to
took the
play
set break at the
really
right time.
fast.
We'll get it. We'll get it on the changeover. But we
It's
definitely-
only Series 1.
Yeah.
These guys are too good.
Almost serving and staying back almost every time now.
Yep.
Areas.
Good move.
Well, and
And I'm
again,
locking in on the score.
you notice what happens there is then, so now Vuk moves forward.
Playtime's
and
over.
He's the one getting caught in that transition.
Right.
No more Mr. Nice Guy. God, I hope this goes 3.
Is that in?
I think it was in, or it might have even caught the edge of Ben's paddle.
That was really hard to tell. I
Yeah.
almost made me think the serve was out, the way they all reacted.
Yeah,
Like they
it
kind
was
of
a tough read.
Just in honor of Sean, we need to note the rom-com lights.
I was thinking about that.
You gotta love those rom-com lights. It's one of the things that Glenview is most known for.
Can I just say, I love the party lights in general.
Agreed.
You know, I love a well-strung set of lights.
Ooh, nice get.
Here we go.
Working Vuk a little bit in the corner.
I was just gonna
I
say-
don't think he's gonna get tired.
Well,
I mean, maybe eventually.
Pre-baby Vuk for sure. Post-baby Vuk, you never know.
That's a good point.
But yeah, he worked himself out of that pretty nicely. Uh-oh.
Yep.
Dink.
Another good move. Good cover. Harry's just everywhere.
Oh,
Sneaky.
yes.
Oh.
I love, especially Ben and Harry, how calm their hands and their arms are at the net, right? It's all feet and body.
Yeah.
Just, they make look. These drives are going a lot faster than you might think,
Yeah.
and they're reflexing them back.
Especially when
fairly
they
easily.
close, efficiently and they're in pretty comfortable positions at the net. The only time you see big lunging moves is when they're in transition.
Right.
You drive a ball through, you think it's going to get driven back. But otherwise, if they're hitting good spots, they're just, taking a step here or there.
Much more traditional point going on now. We're getting that attack to the ad side.
Yeah, they did outpatient Vuk a little bit during that point, and came up with a hold. So 2-1
Allegedly.
Glenview Club.
Someone in the chat said that we are asking if we did an intervention on Sean for putting himself down on stream too much. We finally put him down off stream, so to speak.
Sean,
we've all been writing letters. He's doing well.
Your self-deprecating humor has gone too far. You're going to have to go see a specialist.
All right, let's listen up. Okay.
That was hard.
Okay.
Who's gonna be the first one?
Well, we'll know for sure when the match ends. Mm-hmm. Where's Graham when you need him?
Nice overhead, just cutting into the corner a little bit.
Well, what's
Ben
interesting
McKnight.
is they were going a little bit of the east and west, right, side to side, but it was a couple things. One, a couple of them hit the side screen, so it makes it easier for you to move across. But then they're taking dead aim at the nick.
Yeah, you
right?
don't get penalized as much for going side to side if you're hitting offensive overheads directly at the corner. It's a little tougher to counterpunch on those.
You can't hit it if you don't aim for it. Bless you, Cal.
Oh, thank you.
It shouldn't be an accident,
Yeah.
Like you got to just take dead aim.
Yep.
Peter Burko's great at that.
Nice.
Oh, a little long. Yeah, it's way out. Well, and again, way out.
Way out.
Way out.
Yeah, it was way out. Not even worth calling. I can't believe.
That sounds like something I would say. How close was it? It was way out.
Way out.
Yeah.
It was way out.
Or I heard somebody say once, does it matter? How far? Does it matter? Which reminds me, one of the greatest lines I've ever heard was last night in our Series 2 match at Ruth Lake. A guy goes, he went for a cutter drop and missed it. And he yelled out loud, "Was it worth it?" To himself.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
But one of the greatest lines I've
It's
ever
a
heard.
great sense of awareness
Was
to
it
go
worth
along
it?
with it.
Fook on the move.
Oh.
Oh. It's a
The
gentleman's sport.
sportsmanship
gentleman's sport.
from Harry.
Gotten away with it. Not on the live stream.
Exactly. Too bad we caught you.
Oh,
under
he
your
definitely could have still gotten away with
Busted.
breath. Ooh, near doink. What a buggy whip forehand there.
Uh-huh.
Well, what do you think? We're 2-1 predictions? We did this last week, right? Didn't we? Predictions right now.
I think this goes 3.
Care to vocalize those thoughts going on?
You know,
over there,
I'm
Cam?
going to
Oh,
go
got
with a score of 6-4, 6-4.
Strenuously out. Somebody said, how close was it?
How close was this?
Strenuously out.
Wait, so was that? Oh, my gosh. Wait.
I am typically,
What?
when somebody is like,
Wait.
3-1?
you don't think that's the score?
Did he just say 3-1?
I didn't hear him. He was talking to Harry about where to stand. Uh-oh. Ooh, good dig.
Jeez.
Uh-oh.
And then he follows it up
Yeah, I
with
was
that.
gonna say,
you
uh-oh.
think he's in trouble, so you just put it on his side of the court, and then he moves around and smokes a forehand.
He's prowling a little
Yep.
bit, you know. Luke is kind of like that. He prowls like a cat.
Do cats prowl?
Yeah. Like
I think
jungle
predators
cat. A jungle
prowl.
cat is a predator.
Which
right?
kind of jungle
Cheetah,
cat?
jaguar.
Those are predators.
See?
Panther?
They're also cats.
Big cats.
You're right.
Felis.
Is it appropriate
Lynx?
for men to wear cat print?
It depends on the
I
situation.
think everything's appropriate in the right scenario.
Just checking. I don't know.
Like, on your leggings? No. No. But
Says who?
on your boxer briefs, sure. That's you time.
Business up top, party underneath. That's a good waterfall. Followed up by the heavy roller. Well, they definitely slowed down both sides, but especially Harry and Ben at the net. Taking a little bit of the air out of the balloon for Vuk and
They
Wowo.
started doing a little less with their overhead as well. There was they got a little bit less aggressive, you know, not hitting as many rollers, not going for quite as much spin. Which also, I mean, I don't know, you play a pretty fast first set, and a lot of times in a second set like this, like, you know, you acclimate to the speed. Part of it is that, you know, Greg and Vuk maybe find a little more groove on their lob, right? Hit a little bit deeper in the court, put a little bit more height on it, a little tougher to attack.
Well, and I'm not going to say that they're not good lobbers. That's not where I'm going with this. But I think Greg and Vuk, they don't want to lob. They want to drive.
Yeah.
Right. And Greg kind of has that again. Kind of he chips a lot of balls, floats a lot of balls.
Yeah, he likes to like change the rhythm of a
Yes.
lot of points.
But they're not a naturally lobbing team.
Right.
So you're saying they're bad at lobbing?
No, I prefaced it by saying they're not.
Why
bad.
would you say something so controversial yet so brave?
That's a good one.
Uh-oh.
Oh, and he converted it.
It was almost behind his
Yeah,
head.
yeah, that one really bounced out in kind of an awkward angle, and
I think
he
it
made
hit
it
the
work.
seam. We're in a great spot here. We're right behind that shot. I think it just kind of popped out.
He just stayed with it.
Good move by Harry.
Nice move.
I mean, that's one of the first drives I've seen Greg
Sneaky.
hit. Yes.
Dude.
Well, they started, my favorite shot, or one of my favorite, they started hitting more drop shots, right? So Greg thought the dropper was coming, and he snuck in there.
All right, so it's either 4-1 or 5-2.
All right, well.
Or it could be 3-2 or
Impossible.
4-3.
Impossible.
It could be 3-2.
No, I've
based on-
definitely been keeping score since they said 2-2.
I'm pretty sure that Ben just flashed 3-2, so I could be wrong.
3-2?
I mean, that's my guess,
somebody in the
but
hut, maybe?
I could be wrong.
Interesting. Okay.
Let's call it 3-2 and see what we get.
Yeah. Good little move.
You know what?
Nice.
Series 1 guys just play so fast, which is greatly appreciated.
Well, no funny business. You know?
There's a little bit of funny business.
A little wide.
I mean, personally, I love a little funny business.
Yeah,
but I'm just
exactly.
saying,
It's a little bit of funny business. An acceptable
more
amount, an
exciting.
appropriate amount of funny business. A little bit of tomfoolery. That was out.
the 4 players in the court didn't think so.
Nope, they continued.
They kept
Two of the players very well could have thought that and kept it to themselves.
That's true.
Also, it was dead end.
I can't see it. It's behind this red button that keeps
It
flashing.
honestly looked so far out that if no one called it, that
Greg,
my angles
rage.
just...
Greg brings the his first FYM in there. I mean, it was a border. It wasn't really.
Yeah, no, I think he just went at him.
Seems like we're having a good competitive match over there in court 2 as well.
I do think that there's a lot of.
Oh, wow.
Nice. I think there's a little frustration from Vuk and Greg at the moment because I think Ben and Harry have sort of come up with a lot of answers to.
Yes.
Especially with
happened
the
a-
style that they like to play.
And I think they've made the most adjustments, right? You know.
Agreed.
And
I mean, they definitely went up in the first set, right?
And they haven't adjusted back yet,
Yeah.
or counter adjust, right? Is I guess a better word for it.
The counter adjustment.
I mean, you just got to feel the flow of the match.
This little maneuver just cost us 30 years.
Uh-oh.
Nice shot.
Jeez.
He still almost pulled it off.
Knocked it down.
All right, Harry to serve. No idea what the score is.
Let's think that it's 4-2, but if the match ends here, we'll know we were wrong.
Let's not make things too tension-filled or exciting.
All right,
Nice
good little
hands.
battle. Yep. That's in.
Great dig
That is
there
in.
from Greg.
What hands. Unbelievable.
Also good. Ben holding his ground. There's the screen drive off the forehand. Nice pick. This is quite the point here.
We've gone back and forth 3
grinding
times
it out.
already, yeah.
Yep.
See if it resets.
I was going to say what was interesting here is that you've seen Harry and Ben lock into like maybe a little bit more traditional paddle as this set has gone on, right? A few more like we're going to attack the ad, we're going to look for reset overheads. They're putting a little bit less on their overhead, and they're not afraid of the drive. They're just making volleys.
Yeah.
And they are sort of bailing out to Greg when they feel, a little uncomfortable. Oh, that could.
Baby, do we got a replay of that guy?
was a good one.
What's crazy is that's only I think the first one of the match.
Yeah. Just left it a little short, and Vuk decides that one's over. Was it worth it?
It was. It was totally worth it. Did I do it? Is it good? No, and I think you made a point earlier, Matt, that they were a little bit more content to be settled and do less, right? Instead of hit a perfect shot, just play it back.
Yes.
I think that's gone a long way for them.
Like the Pilgrims.
Yeah. And I do think it has benefited them to slow down at the net. They were going for a lot more in the first set when they dug a small hole at the beginning of the first set, and now they have just kind of found their groove where they're just making shots and applying, consistent pressure, but not really letting anybody drive from their favorite positions.
Well, and I just was saying this the other day in a different way, right?
Good spot.
At the highest levels, you're always working to put yourself in the place of least discomfort, right? Because everybody can hit every shot.
Yeah.
Everybody on this court can hit every ball. So it's where you're going to be that I can be okay with whatever happens.
Right. I was talking about it just a few weeks ago at some preseason camp stuff.
Look at these
great
volleys. What a volley.
Nice hands. But at some preseason camp stuff, I was, talking about like when you're at the net, you just got to be selfish. Like there's no requirement that you hit the ball in a specific spot. Like do what's easiest for you and your partner. And if that means that you attack the ad side until people are so bored that they don't want to play anymore, like that's what it is. Like it's up to you where you put those shots.
Totally.
So it's not a you don't have to be like, well, the person on the deuce side paid to play too. Like they need to hit some. Like no, they don't. If you're winning, just keep going.
Nobody's ever said that. Come on.
Just me.
Come on.
And this next part of the drill, we'll isolate the deuce side because they look bored.
Yep, they paid too.
Nice. It's a good drive there to come up with that shot from the transition zone. All right, let's call it 4-3. Andrew, how'd it go?
Victory on court 2.
There.
Nice.
Victory for Glenview.
Andrew Buchholz continues his undefeated season.
Is that
We're
true?
going to be watching him all.
Wow.
We're going to be watching him all season long.
Love that. So what do we think? 4-3?
We think that it's 3 serving 4, but that's mostly me. Cal, I could have screwed
the
Cal
match
up.
was over.
I could have screwed Cal up a couple of rotations ago, but that was my.
No.
That was my thought.
The only thing that screwed me up, I think we're actually keeping score correctly if it was 1-1. The only thing that threw us was they said 2-2. Or I thought I heard 2-2. Otherwise, we're keeping score.
The other
minus
part,
that,
the other
fine.
part that is interesting, and
I'm saying it's just me. So if I blew it.
I know there's a more perfect system to have a person courtside, keeping track of the score, but there are these little moments in paddle where you're not 100% sure who won the last point. And if it throws you for a curve because a serve got called out, but nobody said anything, because at this level sometimes everybody just goes like, nope, and it's sort of like an unspoken agreement. And if we don't have the best angle, that comes up. It's a nice transition ball by Ben to get back there early.
We have the best angles.
We've got great angles.
We're from the city of
you
angles.
Especially. It's good hands.
Doink.
Oh, great pick.
He got it. Well, I think too. Sorry, go ahead.
Oh, it's just so immersive at Glenview Club how much the lights rattle.
They are rattly lights.
I mean, they work.
Rattly
Well, it's just like it's very atmospheric when it's like it looks like the world's ending.
You know what's wild about paddle is I don't think I've ever been on a court where I was like, this was constructed well. Like
Shout out to
it's
the lights.
not because the courts are in bad shape. It's because the dynamic of the sport is that everything moves, right?
Yeah.
Like the superstructure isn't made to be like this super rigid thing. It's supposed to flex.
It would break.
And so as a result, like I don't think you've ever stood on a paddle court where you were like, yeah, this feels solid.
And nothing will beat it. Was Charities 2 years ago, Johan trying to murder Nunez, and like we're streaming the opposite court, and just everything starts shaking, and we look over there, and everyone's just like pale faced,
Waiting for it to crumble? Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I remember it was Nationals at 21, right? I think it was 2021 or 18 or 23 here at Glenview, whatever it was. And during great little let cord there.
Clean
It was
living.
during the quarterfinals on Saturday night that the guys were running into the screens and the light bulbs were shaking out. Do you remember this?
Oh, yeah.
And I was up on a ladder screwing
Trying
in
to
this
put them
giant
back
LED
in, yeah.
light bulbs in. I'll never forget that. I remember you're looking around like, who's going to go up? And it's like I drew the short straw. And I'm like, well, I'm also the shortest guy.
You were built for this, Jason. Yeah. This whole tournament director thing.
Saying you'll never forget implies you can see into the future.
That's a good point.
I'm manipulating time.
You're the best ever. We did live stream a tournament. Was it Pittsburgh?
Keith Salmon.
I think it was in Pittsburgh where...
where they broke the court twice?
Somebody was, bouncing off the screen so much. I think it was...
It was the same guy. Scott Tennerman.
No, it wasn't Keith Salmon, but...
No, it was not. He was not playing.
But somebody bounced off the screens enough where they had to change courts multiple times. Like, they broke a screen.
It was the same guy who
off
broke
the
two
seam,
screens.
And then we switched the live stream to the, emergency court setup, and then he broke a screen again. Oh. And it was just like, sorry, we can't do this match anymore.
We had, and I'm going to guess.
Nice ball, Ben.
I mean, it
gosh,
almost got that.
Great move.
I think it was 2018. Total Platform was here on site for Nationals. And we had a dented back corner screen right there on court 1. Uh-huh. And they came out and replaced the screen.
Yeah.
Which, if you've ever seen a court being built, that is no easy task.
No, it's
let alone
wild.
There's people around, hundreds of people here watching. That was pretty. Shout out to David Dodge and Total Platform.
DD. Good hands.
Double D.
Oh, sneaky base.
Coming hard at Ben on the deuce side here.
There's so many situations at this level where players make the decision to drive, and they sort of decide early, and then the amount of pace that they choose to put on the ball is what changes.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Where they're like, maybe they're a little bit on the stretch, or they're a little bit out of position, and they're like, well, I'll just feather it in there instead. There it is. Well played, Glenview Club, coming up with it in 2 sets. Cal, you were the closest. Your guess was 4-4. Nice.
Come on, England.
I said 4-3. Nobody remembered?
Oh, you said 4-3?
No, I didn't answer.
Okay, I didn't remember you saying anything, but...
Oh, red button.
Full credit to Jason for remembering to press the shiny candy-like button.
I got the red button.
We appreciate all of you hanging out and watching some paddle with us to both celebrate the Cubs win, but also paddle night in Chicago. Under normal circumstances, we would always try to bring you 2 matches, but tonight Glenview Club was the only team at home, so all 4 played at the same time. And since they wanted to see the Cubs' victory, everybody hung out in the hut until 7:20. So, but in next week, we will be coming to you from, I think we're going to do Medina Club and whatever Anthony McPherson has cooked up for us on Thursday night next week. And we're looking forward to it. So we got some stuff coming, a little bit of a website revamp that we'll release over the next couple of weeks for the live stream, and also some stuff on social media. So,
guys, thoughts on the match?
I would say strong to quite strong, much like your stock portfolio.
Nice. Jason?
I thought it was great, man.
Not your bank's top priority? Here at Wintrust, we take a different approach to banking. No hidden fees or runarounds, but a true banking partner focused on your unique financial goals. Whether you're opening your first account, found your dream home, planning for the future, or starting a business, we have the financial solutions to get you there. Stop settling and start experiencing a better way to bank. Wintrust. Different approach, better results.
Illinois Bone and Joint Institute is the best choice for orthopedic care. Our walk-in ortho access clinics provide treatment by orthopedic specialists without a trip to the ER. With evening and weekend hours, we provide your family with excellent care when it matters most. Visit ibji.com to find an ortho access immediate care clinic near you.
Want to see how Volley can transform training at your club? We've got a great offer for you. Gather 30 of your club friends and you'll get a free 30-day trial of volley. Experience firsthand how volley's trainer can help everyone improve. Increase reps and track your progress, all while training smarter. Don't miss out. Visit getvolley.com and